It is the most wonderful time of the year, and we want to make sure to think about how to handle holiday stress, food safety, shopping on a budget, and staying healthy. The Purdue Extension educators for Area 1 are so excited to be able to share with you our weekly healthy holiday hacks that will help you to stay on track for the holiday season. Hi, I'm Harriet Armstrong, and I serve as the Health and Human Sciences educator for Purdue Extension in Bartholomew County. Today we're going to talk about how to get our food dollars to stretch when preparing folks' meals for the holiday during the COVID-19 season. Wouldn't it be great if it were that easy to get our food dollars to stretch? Well, let's answer some basic questions to make that happen. Who is coming and who is preparing the meal? Well, this may be one of those years when our guest list may have to be greatly scaled back. And in the past, you may have been one of many who brought their own specialty item to share for the meal. Instead, you may be the main cook at this time for a smaller number. Be sure you check with your guests to find out if there are any allergies or dietary restrictions. What will you need? Always plan to have a menu, and from your menu, then you can create your grocery list. Now, don't feel like you have to prepare all the traditional foods. Maybe if you only select 1, 2, or 3 of those things that are family favorites. But then also remember that you could start a totally new tradition of foods that you enjoy. With the smaller group that you may be having this year, a turkey breast or a Cornish game hen may work well. So for when you now think about planning for 2 or for 10, make sure that you select recipes, then create your grocery list. And be sure that you check your pantry, your refrigerator, your freezer, so you'll know what you have and then know what you need. To alter a favorite recipe, check out some of the online recipe converters, such as webstaurantstore.com, bakingcalculators.com, or mykitchencalculator.com. Write your list so that like items are grouped together. That way you can limit your time in the store. And you may even wish to use a shopping app to create your list, which shows where in the store things are located. Now think about using leftovers as planovers so they can be incorporated into dishes later. Turkey meat is easily frozen for that purpose and can be economical at this time of the year. And don't forget to include disposable table service and disposable face coverings, sanitary wipes, and hand sanitizer so that you can keep your guests safe. Where should you shop? Be sure to check the grocery store ads, both those that come in the newspaper and the ones online. But remember that many stores will match the prices if you can prove that there are others cheaper. Now, coupons can be a great savings, but remember, only really use coupons for those items that you need to buy and not just because you have a coupon. Online ordering services are great, and yet they also provide not only a way to save time, compare prices, but also to help maintain some physical distance when we have a busy season in the grocery store. And when ordering online, I really recommend using 2 different services. So if you have one that is not able to provide what you need, you can always go with the other. When should you shop? Start making your plans and shop early. That way you'll reduce the risk of there being out of some items that you may wish to have. And select times to go to the grocery store when there will be less traffic as well. And by the way, never shop hungry. Recognize the way the grocery store is laid out even before you get there. Notice how the produce, the meat, dairy, and bread are often in the back or along the sides of the store. Thus, it encourages you to walk past many items which may not be on your list. So when you're in the store, make sure that you only purchase items that are on your list. In fact, don't even walk down aisles that do not have anything on your list. You want to minimize impulse buying. Remember that sale does not always mean the best deal. Look at the unit prices on the shelf labels. On some online shopping sites, they will contain this information as well. As you compare, make sure that the units listed are the same, such as ounces each or pound. And if you notice on these two jars, even though one is on sale, it still is not the cheapest per ounce. You can tell by looking at those areas that are circled. Now, name brand products and smaller quantity containers can be more expensive, but not always, so be sure you check the shelf label. Why? So why should you ask these questions? So that you'll be sure to get your food dollars to stretch so that you can have a healthy, enjoyable holiday. We at Purdue Extension want to wish you and your family a healthy, happy holiday season. And join us next week as we take a quick look at how to be sure that the food we prepare is safe for all. As always, for more information on this topic and many others, check out our website at extension.purdue.edu or check out our Health and Human Sciences Facebook page. See you next time for Healthy Holiday Hacks.